What's going on with my thing there? Hello. Hey guys, welcome. Hey Sunshine, what's up? I know I was on vacation, missed you too. I was in Texas for a week, so that's why I didn't go live. There is a list, but it hasn't started yet. Just waiting on one of my moderators to hop in, and then we'll get started. Hello, hello, hello. Varsity, what's up, boo? I may need you to start the list because Rocio's phone, I believe, died, and Jen is still driving home right now. I'm only going to be on for an hour and 30 minutes because I've got to get in my spiritual bath before midnight. So that's a hard, I might not get to everybody on the free list. For those of you that are new, welcome. I do 10 minutes for $10. So I will pull multiple questions for you in 10 minutes. For anybody who wants to jump the line, it is $3. And then any additional questions you want to add, the first question is obviously free, but any additional questions is going to be $2. So, hello, Phantom. Hello, hello. Hold on, guys. I just got to get this link in my bio. My bun looks crazy today. I don't even know. I'm live. Link in bio. I'm probably only going to start with 5 people on the free list, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to get to more. I just don't like to make a really long list and not be able to get to everybody. So I'll add more if time allows. So hang around, chit chat and talk. Honestly, I love communication and conversation in this chat. I'm big on that. My Cash App is, but yeah, the free list just is kind of dependent on donations, basically. You have the same phone case. I broke my pop socket. Oh, my phone's upside down. I broke my pop socket, but yeah, twins. I still got all my crystals on there, so it's still good, Let's see. Just got to add this link. So for those of you that don't know, a lot has changed in my life over the past week. I have moved out of my apartment. I am going to be working on getting a house and paying a mortgage instead of paying rent. That's a mortgage. So I'm now staying at my grandparents' Atlanta house, which is really good. It's a big house and there's nobody in here. So, and then the day after I moved, I went to Texas for a week. So I spent about 6 days out there. Yes, big moves. Got to sacrifice to get to where you want to get. It also feels good to not have a lot of bills weighing on my shoulders. I'm not going to lie. Why did I make this? I didn't mean to do that. Hold on, y'all. I just screwed up. There we go. So yeah, a lot is changing. Don't have bills to worry about. So now I will be less stressed and have more time to get on my lives. I'm going to really get into generals more. It's my thing. No, the list is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can put Cat on the list too. Just no more after that, and just let people know that if I have time, I'm going to add more people. So if they want to just chill out and hang out and just see how I am, how I vibe with everybody, then they're more than welcome to do so. I saw, girl, I saw. Hold on, let me, I just had to get everything together. I'm a little, let's see. There you go. Let's see, what did you do? Okay, so you wanted to jump the line. Perfect. So you will get your question first. So I'm going to call you Jacob. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but she's going to go first. For sure. I hope you guys can see me well. Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. All right, Jacob, if you want to put your question down, we can get started. Let me just light my incense and then I can pray real quick. We can make moves. If I'm talking really low, guys, just let me know. I feel like I'm talking really soft today, which is not like me. But I also took 2 shots, so maybe that's why. All right. Okay. It feels like it is, but I don't know. My friend talked me into 2 shots of Jack. But I'm good. You guys know how I am. I normally drink wine during this. So that's like equivalent to the multiple glasses of wine that I drink during this. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, girl, Jack, for sure. You want to know about your career? Okay. I always love starting with this deck. I don't know what it is. Oh, guys, and I got new crystals when I was in Texas. They're pretty. I got like a whole bunch more. A whole slew of new ones. I also gave some away to my cousin, so it kind of made sense for me to get more. Also, there's not really metaphysical stores in Texas, so they're super expensive. Like, these little ones are like $5. Isn't that ridiculous? Ridiculous. She wants to know what's going on with her job, Spirit. What's going on with Chica's job? Angelino. Hello, love. What's up? Guys, don't spin them all out. I just want 3 cards. Okay. 3 cups. I guess I'm not getting just 3 cards, so I guess we'll take these. Can I get a clarifier for this 8? Interesting. So right off the bat, I'm feeling like you want to go in a different direction. It doesn't necessarily mean you want a completely different job, but maybe a promotion, or maybe you do want a completely different job. But there's something that's keeping you back from moving on. So we've got the 8 of Cups reversed, clarified by the Chariot. So that's where the indecision I see, like wanting to move on with the Chariot, but not necessarily taking the steps to do so. And then we've got renewal, which is literally the Judgment card. But in this deck, it's like literally time to move in a different direction, or wanting to. Reviewing and evaluating to move in a different direction. Can we clarify the Awakening card reverse? I feel like there's something that's just regarding, let's see, holding you from looking at this in a different perspective. Like the perspective you're looking at, I think they're telling you that maybe you need to look at this in a different one. Knight of Cups reverse. Needing to balance your emotions. Let's see. Can we clarify the 6 of Wands? So there's something going on in the workplace that you're feeling like you need justice in. And what they're saying is you need to balance yourself out, but you are going to have victory in whatever the situation may be. It could be something with the coworker, it could be something with the boss, or it could just be, like you said, feeling like you deserve, or like I said earlier, feeling like you deserve a promotion. but not necessarily getting that right away, or not being, what's the word I'm looking for? Not, oh gosh, come on, Spirit, give me the right words. Basically not being appreciated. I know this is not the best word I could use, but not being appreciated for all of the work that you do in the workplace. So you're going to get your justice. Like, you're going to get your recognition. But I'm trying to figure out, I feel like they're giving me the background story, but not just like the true tea. So I'm going to keep pulling. If you feel like this is your passion, or you do have a passion that you want to go towards. Okay, so you have a passion you want to go towards. 6 of Swords. It's moving on, healing, but it's also moving to a different direction. It's also a travel card. I think also you're a little worried about your stability. And maybe that's why you haven't moved on from this particular job. It's just something you're not seeing. It's like almost like I get the feeling like you want to move on because things aren't all the way right in this workplace right now. Or just in your career in general. It might not even be an actual workplace. It just might be like your career life, your financial life. But they're telling you to look at it from a different perspective because things are going to get better. So I feel like they're telling you to hold out. I don't know if this makes sense to you, but I normally don't get that. Normally I'm like, oh yeah, girl, move on, do something different, go towards your passion. But I feel like they're telling you to hold out because you're going to have victory in the situation. You're going to come out of this lack or this stability that you don't feel like you're like getting. The reward, I feel like, is a payout, you know, money in some case, but like you're not getting what you deserve right now, but you're going to. They're telling you just gotta look, you have to balance yourself out. You have to be patient, and you just have to look from it from a different perspective. It's really interesting. So what's going to be the outcome? Gotcha. Oh, all the cards. Well, they're telling you to get out of mental conflict about it. For sure. And they're also telling you to stop procrastinating. And you just need to start nurturing yourself. So if it is that you want to be an actress, you need to be putting more energy and time into that. So if you're not in acting classes, maybe that's something you need to sign up for right now in this moment. Like if you're not going to open castings or not taking your time to go to open castings because you're like, oh, I have to work. I have to make sure that there's not a lack or whatever the case may be, or something's holding you back from it. You need to start focusing on yourself and the goals that you want to take for yourself. So they're not going to give you the reward unless you do the work. And there's a lot of different things you can do. Like I said, acting classes, that always helps. Conventions, like seminars, acting seminars, or maybe you need to move. Maybe that's why the 6 of Swords is here. You need to go to a place where it's better acting opportunities. But you need to trust in yourself. You need to balance yourself. And I think that's what they said. You need to look at it from a different perspective. You need to be doing it for you and not for your family and friends, specifically for you. That's where the passion comes from. That's how you move forward in things. That's how you put your all in things. Do it for you. Second, you need to put in the work. You need to do the things that it takes to become an actor. Get your headshots done. Get a what's the word? Agency. There we go. I was like, I cannot think today. You need to get into an agency. There's different things that you know you can do, but you're just kind of holding yourself back from doing it. So look at it from a different perspective. Even the smallest step is going to be a large step towards the end. You may not see the progress at the beginning, but it's definitely going to be towards the end. The college I go to doesn't have a performance arts class. Like, what the heck? Well, you got to step outside yourself, outside of the college. You need to look and be like, all right, where can I take acting classes at in the city that I'm in? And if I can't take it in the city that I'm in, what webinars can I watch? What things can I work towards? Like, what can I do with the cards that have been dealt for me so far? Does that make sense? But you just got to do it. Can't sit here wondering like, or complaining about not being able to have certain things at your disposal. You have to make them be at your disposal. So I hope that helps. But I do see you having victory eventually. And the victory card is also about public recognition. So, I mean, this is definitely something you can do. You just have to put the work into doing it. And that's the hard part. I hope that helped, love. I am praying for you. I hope you get the outcome that you want. I hope that you're able to balance your mental, spiritual, and emotional aspects of yourself so that you can do it. So any other questions is going to be an additional $2. The $3 is to skip the line, and then additional. So that's skip the line and your question. And then additional questions are $2. Does that make sense? How do I do this? Oh, my grandma's going to kill me. What's your second question? Angelina, you're so sweet. Hit the like button, y'all. I don't know if my thing is lagging or what, but I'm waiting for your second question, love. I want to know if I'll get into a relationship with the guy I like anytime soon. Okay.
I'm going to change the screen in a minute.
Who's she getting into a relationship with the guy that she's interested in anytime soon? Well, don't let your parents rush you. Can you clarify the Queen of Pentacles reverse? Can you clarify the Queen of Awakening? Can you clarify the Three of Cups? Okay. Well, I can tell you right now, your parents' pressure is affecting you more than you think. So what they're telling me is basically you need to change your perspective again. We got literally 2 of the same cards we got in the last one. So for you, a lot of your blockages just come from your perspective in life. So right now it's about working on you and nurturing yourself and being more optimistic and positive about things. I feel like you have a lot of doubts, and that just clouds your judgment and your thought process and makes you overanalyze things. And that causes you to create blocks just in general in your life. I do see at the ending here, though, the Three of Cups clarified. No, the list isn't closed for paid. It's never closed for paid. Got the Three of Cups and then the Ace of Wands clarifying it. So I do see a passionate new beginning and commitment. I don't know if it will necessarily be with this individual, but you will have love. You'll get out of the anxiety, the pressure that's being put on you from outside sources is blocking you in general. So work on nurturing yourself and figure out what you want in love, and it's going to come to you. But right now, it just looks like you need to be nurturing yourself and working on yourself and healing yourself and letting go of needing outside validation. I just said that, but outside of yourself, validation outside of yourself. But I do see, yes, we have the Wands here and the Ace of Wands. You're going to have love, but you're going to have to take the steps to get there. Rocio! Yeah, don't let them pressure you. You will have love. It just has to be on your own time. You have to focus on nurturing yourself. And I think you have a lot more things on your mind that you need to fix first. So Empress, I told you guys a couple of weeks ago that I was probably going to go up on the 10 minutes. It's going to be $10 for 10 minutes now. Just letting you know, just a heads up, guys, that has changed. But yeah, you're going to be good. You're going to find love. You are going to find love. You just have to find yourself first. I hope that helped. I feel like you want to know more. My spirit just told me you want to know more. Okay, perfect, Empress. Yeah, you're going to find love. And it might be with this person. But the thing is, time is just so inevitable. You're welcome. So you have to really focus on loving yourself first so that you can have the right connection come in. But it might possibly be with the person that you like. It just depends on how quickly you work on yourself. Does that make sense? All right, Empress. Got your 10 minutes, girl. Send me your first question and then I'll start the clock. How does Leo feel about me? How does X feel? Okay. How does Leo feel about Empress? How does Leo feel about Empress? How does Leo feel about Empress? Oh, missed you too, Angelina. I missed all you guys. How does Leo feel about Empress? Interesting. I mean, hello. Okay, I mean, right off the bat, we have the 9 of Cups. You are his wish fulfillment, and clarifying that is the Hierophant. That is marriage. That is commitment. That's like the ultimate commitment. It might not always be marriage, but this is a card for marriage. So just so you know. We have the 2 of Wands. To me, that is a manifestation card, and it's clarified by the Queen of Cups. So it seems like he is trying to manifest this connection, this commitment. I don't know if you guys are not talking right now. If you're not talking right now, that would be very strange, but it would make sense because we have the Hermit in solitude right now, kind of waiting on his ships to come in. He's like working on himself. 6 of Cups, reconciliation. Yeah, okay, so that would make sense why it's reconciliation card picked out. There's been a lot of confusion. 7 of Cups. Can we clarify the 7 of Cups, please? A lot of confusion about bringing you an offer. It's almost like he's waiting. It's like he planted his seeds, 7 of Pentacles, and he's just waiting to harvest them, 8 of Pentacles. You are his ultimate happiness, though. We got the Sun. So he definitely wants to come back in. So what's going to be the outcome? What is the outcome? I don't know if he's a materialistic guy or like a Casanova, like a player of some sorts, but it seems like he definitely is getting out of whatever this negative energy is, this King of Pentacles. I don't know what it is about me and King of Pentacles, but I just do not like this energy. But when it's reversed, I really love it because I'm like, okay, he's not being focused on 3D and the outside things, sources that are kind of affecting his life right now. Said he's having. Knights is a lot of action, a lot of action. I think it's because he's having job troubles, but it wasn't like he had an altercation. Let's see. No more indecision about this. 6 of Wands, wanting his victory with you. Yeah, wanting this victory over this heartbreak that you guys had, wanting to come out of this. You have 2 5s reversed. So 5 of Wands, petty arguments. 5 of Swords, extreme arguments, mental conflict, emotional conflicts, and heartbreak. Having victory over that. Is he going to be making any movements? Any movements? What actions is he going to take? What actions is he going to take? 10 of Cups. I kid you not. 10 of Cups. I don't want to take that card. Oh! All the cards. And what did I say earlier? I didn't even pull the cards, but the Eight of Pentacles came out. And I literally said Seven of Pentacles, waiting for that Eight of Pentacles when he can harvest it. So his action is, he's about ready to harvest. Page of Wands, communication. So I wouldn't be surprised if you get communication soon. At all. Can we clarify this Page of Wands? Yeah, manifesting this. He's still holding on to some burdens that's like maybe blocking it. It might slow it down a little bit, but this is definitely the route he wants to take. So how he's feeling about you? He wants commitment, faux show. He wants to get out of this negative, this energy that you guys have been sitting in. And he's just clearing out all the conflict he has going on in his life first. And once he does that, he's going to come forward and make this reconciliation happen. Your next one was, how does the ex-Virgo feel about you? How does the ex-Virgo feel about Empress? How does the ex-Virgo feel about Empress? You're welcome. How does the ex-Virgo feel about Empress? You think you're going to jump into Rocio? Wheel of Fortune. It's getting out of anxiety. Ten of Swords. Closing cycles. Can you clarify the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, came out again. Five of Wands. What about it? What about the Five of Wands? So yesterday was the first time I ever read a card sideways. I normally don't like to do that, but I've been feeling that lately. So clarifying the Five of Wands. So the Wheel of Fortune is like changing this energy of conflict, right? The Ace of Swords is neutral right now. So instead of being upright, like bringing forth truth and clarity, instead of being reversed or not bringing it, it's in the middle. When I see the card facing to the left, I feel like it's changing to go upright. I feel like it's clockwise, right? So trying to get to the place where he can give you the truth and clarity as opposed to opposite. So can we clarify the Nine of Swords? Nine of Pentacles reverse. So trying to get out of this immature energy. Just trying to get out of this anxiety of just being immature in general. Why do we have the Nine of Pentacles here? The Lovers. Still caring for you, wanting to bring forth an offer, but this is why he's single, because there was an issue in a relationship. Obviously, why he's your ex. Trying to heal, not being able to bring forth an offer and commitment, trying to end this cycle of being prideful, stuck in his pride and ego. But Knight of Pentacles, I always see it as pride and ego as well. This is hilarious. Wanting to bring forth an offer in love and having victory. So it seems like you have two people that are very interested in you right now. But this guy, I feel like he's more so least to take a leap out of the two. What's going to be the outcome? The Hermit in solitude. So right now he's still healing himself. Yeah, not really going after his wish fulfillment. Working on getting out of deception. He just knows that you're kind of like in a Queen of Swords energy where it won't really go his way. So he's just kind of stuck in fear right now. So I don't really see him making any moves, but this is what he wants. One last question, love. You're over him. I don't know why you always whisper, Mom, like people can't see you. What is Chris's sexual energy towards Empress? Seemed a little stuck. I don't know if there's much sexual energy. Kind of no shade. Seems like he's over it. Yeah. Got a lot of reversals. Yeah, ending to bringing a couple love. Kind of seems like he's moving past that. And maybe it's just based off of your energy you're giving him. Maybe he doesn't feel like you're that interested. What's the outcome for this? Yeah, 9 of Wands. Still sees you very passionately. He's just not sure if he wants to keep moving towards this like fun thing, because I think that there's a part of him that did want a little bit more and he's feeling like it's never going to get there. So he's like trying to move on from it. You talking about the ex or the first guy? Because if it's the first guy, we got the 4 of Wands reversed, the Ace of Pentacles, and it seems like his sexual energy, it's not a focus on sexual energy right now because he wants to have more, like I just said. So right now he's focused on, yeah, he's not being able to bring you an offer because you guys aren't in communication. He's not talking to you. And I told you that earlier. He wants to be. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, it's not much of a sexual energy right now because there's a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed. And that's probably starting with the communication and the bringing forth an offer. Like he's just not sure if he can make this happen. So he's not really focused on you sexually right now. Does that make sense? Yeah, we got the Tower reverse. Got to bring that down. He's got to bring forth communication for anything to like pop off at this point. And I think he's just, it's a little scared. But in that first pull, I saw him coming forth at some point and bringing you that communication. So after you get that, then ask me how he's feeling about you sexually. And then I'm sure something will be revved up by that point. Right now, he's just worried about not being able to bring you an offer and not being able to have this union, this commitment with you. But he still sees you as the Queen of Cups. He still has passion for you, Queen of Wands. I hope that helped. All right, Erin, are you still in here? I think you were next on the list. Hey, Varsity, who can you post a list for me? Okay, Erin, if you're not in here, I'm moving on to the next person. So you guys make sure you have your questions ready. All right. Thanks, Rocio. Okay, perfect. Will you get the job? I'll go back to the angels. Will she get the job at Central GA Heart Institute? Oh, you live in Georgia? Yes, no, maybe so. Will she get the job at Central GA Institute? I don't like these cards. Can you give me something clear? Will she get the job at Central GA? They're like, we're going to keep keeping the same cards. Okay, that's good. Woo. And then I want one more. Telling you to have strength, so I'm feeling like you may have some type of doubts. Can you clarify the strength card? Yep. Have faith, have faith, have faith, have faith. I'm going to say it like a million times. I don't know why I felt like saying that. But so you may have some doubts. You may be thinking a little bit more on the negative side about this job. So they're telling you to get out of your head about that. Because it's not helping you. It's blocking you. But I see the Page of Wands here. So news of an exciting new endeavor. I also see time to move in a new direction. So have this strength because I do feel like this job is coming for you. Can we clarify the Ace of Wands? Okay, so I would normally be like, give me another card for this, but I understand this because the Lovers is also a health card. So that's working in a health place. And it's also the heart, the Lovers. So Ace of Wands is clarifying the Ace of Wands, which is literally a new exciting opportunity, a career change, career advancement. And then we have the Three of Water or Three of Cups, which is literally like a celebration and events that may occur at great speed. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say yes, but I will say you have the power to change that yes to a no if you keep thinking more towards the pessimistic side. So you got to stay positive, know that it's your job. Already know that it's your job. Don't think about, oh, what happens if I don't get it? Do I need? No, it's yours. Period. I hope that helps. You're welcome. Lash out. Your turn, love. Yeah, everybody's worrying about career. Yes, usually I get like all the love stuff, but I'm here for this. Yahala, you changed your name. Okay. Why have I not noticed that the past few weeks that you've been on here? I cannot. Well, hello, love. Okay, I see you. I still need to get some lashes from you. Even though I don't really wear them, but I'm sure they would be fantastic on my face, so I'm gonna try them. Okay, yes, I'm here for it. What's going on with Yahala's business? Someone still needs to work on their self-confidence. Still being a little nervous about this. Still in your head. They're telling you to have strength, girl. Okay. You said, I got strength. Yes. Have strength, literally. Spiritual transformation. I think this is all just about, I feel like everybody always has a common theme when you guys come in here. This is all about your mindset. Because Eight of Swords is feeling trapped, but not really being trapped. It's a mental trap. Strength card, basically having inner strength in yourself. The Release card, that's spiritual transformation. It's also an ending of a phase of a situation. So I feel like that's an ending of a perspective. And then we have the Seven of Wands reverse. So coming off the defense. I feel like this is stressing you out just a tad bit. and you're just not sure how it's going to turn out, why this Ten of Pentacles is reversed. But know that you're going to have success in this. You took a leap of faith for a reason. So you're going to have success. There's going to be a positive outcome to the situation. Yep, change your perspective. Celebration. Look, business is going to do good. You just have to make sure that you're putting in the work to make it good. So that's that marketing. That's like getting out there. That's wearing your lashes, telling people about your lashes, sending your lashes to social media influencers, lots of different things like that. Like, you're going to have to make some sacrifices to get the marketing that you want behind your company. But I see you doing very well, because the last one was the Three of Cups. It's a celebration and an awakening. It's just change your perspective. Don't worry about money. Don't worry about anything that you're currently worrying about, even if it's just outside sources that have nothing to do with your business that are stressing you out. Let go of that stress so that you can manifest a lot better. But you're going to have victory. They're just telling you to get out of your head. Yes. Get out of your head. I feel like this has been a common thread with you, though. Like me telling you to get out of your head. You're like, yeah, just get out of it. You got this. Yeah, she's been lashed out for a few weeks now. I've done a few readings for her on this profile name. Okay, who's next on the list? Ooh. Thanks, guys. You're awesome. Is there anybody new coming Phantom's way? Anybody new coming Phantom's way? I don't have my pendulum on me. I think it's upstairs. I think it's upstairs. I don't know. I might have put it in my book bag. I'll check. Surprisingly, I haven't really been using my pendulums. Like, I got a beautiful new one for myself, but I haven't really been using my pendulums lately. May I have a reading on if anyone new coming my way concerning love? Is there anyone new coming Phantom's way in love? Anybody new coming Phantom's way in love? Temperance, balance. The World. The Three of Wands. Can we clarify Temperance, please? Six of Wands, victory. They're telling you to balance yourself out. You will have victory. Can we clarify the World? I think this is also balancing out the need for love. Love should just be added to your life. It shouldn't be what you feel like you need to complete it, if that makes sense. Can we clarify the World? Yeah, Seven of Coins reversed. Ending to waiting on love to come. Ending to waiting on a knight to rush into your life. You gotta really focus on yourself, because that love, I keep telling people, when you stop worrying about certain things, they come in. And that's just really hard, because I struggle it with myself. You're not alone, guys. But you can't wait on love. It's gonna come when it's meant to come, whether it's to teach you a lesson or if it's a reward. But your ships are going to come in eventually. You have to get out of the mental conflict about it and focus on nurturing yourself with the Temperance, because you will have victory. They're just saying, like, stop focusing on it so much. Because the more you focus on it, the more you're going to be discontent with it. The more you're going to be unhappy with it. You're holding on to the idea of love too tightly. Can you clarify the outcome? What's the outcome? When she does the work, is love going to come in? When she does the work, is love going to come in? Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Not the half of the deck, guys. Oh my gosh. Eight of Cups. I think there's also still, I do see outcome that there is going to be love coming in once you do the work. But I think they're also letting me know that you also have to let go of resentment that you have towards a King of Pentacles reverse, a past relationship. There's some type of resentment you're holding on to that's also blocking you from love that you got to work on. So healing past trauma in relationships, heal that, nurture yourself, and then your wish fulfillment is going to come in. Yeah, patience. I hate that word, but yes, patience. I hope that helps. You're welcome. Sunshine, your turn. How does Manix, Nico? My dog is blind, y'all. And I know you guys know this, but he just like ran into the wall. What are you doing? What are you doing? How does Manix the Leo feel about me? Let's go back to this deck. How does Manix feel about Sunshine? How does Manix feel about Sunshine? Today was fast. I like really have to get to my spiritual bath before midnight, so it's like I have to make sure. But I know I'm gonna have time to add you to the list, Angelino, and I'll have time to do Varsity and YOLO. So those are gonna be the last people, and then I'm getting off this thing. How does Manix feel about Sunshine? Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords reverse. You're welcome, Angelino. Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords. So, wanting to bring an offer in love, having love for you, but not being able to come forth with truth at this moment. And I feel like you need some type of justice or truth. Stuck in Hangman, but in the good Hangman. This is the I am working on myself and spiritually going within to get my shit together. So that's the good Hangman. Can you clarify the Knight of Cups? We have the Two of Wands. So manifesting, being able to come forward and bring you an offer. The problem is he's working hard to get himself to a place where he's not in indecision and he can bring you truth and clarity. The thing is, I don't think he feels like he knows his truth right now, so he can't bring you any until he knows what the hell his truth is. Can you clarify the Hangman? Yeah, so as he's going within and reflecting, he's really working on his balancing himself out, Temperance reverse, and getting into his Emperor energy right now. It's reverse, which is not good. It's someone who's like warped in pride and ego, and that's probably why he can't bring the truth and clarity to come forward. So, long story short, guy really cares about you and definitely wants something with you. The problem is that his pride and ego is stopping him currently from coming forth and giving you the truth and the clarity that you need in the situation. And with that being said, the fact that he's working hard to get out of this indecision to do so also leads into the fact that he's really going within and trying to heal himself, get to a better place mentally and emotionally, and get into an upright Emperor energy as opposed to a reverse. Because right now, pride and ego is just really stopping him up. Yeah, he's dropping burdens and getting out of emotional conflict. And I don't think this has anything to do with you. I think this has to do with family for some reason. I'm just getting the vibe that there's something going on with family or possibly friends that feel like family. That's also kind of clouding his vision on what his truth is. So, yeah, girl, cares about you. Definitely does. He's just struggling to get his shit together. But give him some time. We just had Lionsgate. We just had full moon in Aquarius, which is definitely about clarity and seeing things clear, okay? So give him some time to digest all of that shit, and I'm sure he'll be coming forward and bringing you the truth and the clarity that you deserve. You're welcome. All right, Kat, you still here? If she's a masculine version of you and you already know that she's your twin flame, then she's your twin flame. To be honest, I feel like that's a waste of a question because you already know. A lot of times spirit gets really frustrated when people ask the same stuff over and over again, or like even from different outlets or whatever the case may be. So they start to give you really fucked up answers. And then, yes, it's like they'll give you fucked up answers and you're like, okay, well, what the hell? But that's because you're not trusting them. So they're like, okay, you don't want to trust us. We're going to give you a trigger so that you can get it together. So yes, you can get a general reading on you guys. I don't want to lead you down the wrong road. Some other readers would have just answered the question, but I'm like, my energy already told me that it was going to be an answer that was going to trigger the hell out of you, and I'd rather you avoid that if you can. Yeah, that's why I think it's so funny when people go from reader to reader in lives and they ask the same exact question. It's like you're going to start getting some weird ass answers, and then you're going to be so confused because you put yourself in the position to be confused. Okay, what's the general energy for Kat and Katie? Okay, so the general energy, just without me pulling clarifiers, someone's not seeing things. They're not seeing this connection for what it is. At this moment, I'm going to assume it's Katie and not you because you're the one getting the question answered, and you obviously have more insight to your guys' connection. There's a lot of passion here. There's this want for more passion and communication and moving towards this person, but this person's also stuck in fear. We got the Four of Swords reversed. And we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So this person, this might be you about being a single thing. Can we clarify the Nine of Pentacles? Yeah. Having passion, wanting to bring forth an offer, but because you're obviously single. Not really enjoying life as a single person right now. So I'm getting the feeling that you might be too focused on the relationship too. Like you're too focused on love right now as opposed to being focused on yourself. You also have the leap of faith reverse. So this person's not taking a leap of faith right now on this connection because they're stuck in fear on it. So what's the outcome? There's some type of guilt associated with this. I don't know if she ghosted you or like if there's an argument. There's some type of guilt associated. Okay, someone got left out in the cold. So this might be you. And it's stressing you and possibly her out or the both or one or the other. But outcome for right now is this: there's not going to be an offer being brought forth right now, but there needs to be communication. Queen of Swords. Can you clarify the Queen of Swords? Yeah, someone needs to get out of pride and ego and communicate their truth. And I believe that's her. And that's why it's on the Four of Swords, her being stuck in fear, because she has to bring forth her truth. What's her truth? What is her truth? Her truth is getting out of this emotional conflict that she has surrounding this and bringing you justice. But I feel like, I don't know if she's not out or if she doesn't really deal with females that often. I'm getting the feeling that that's a little bit of her resistance for some reason. I don't know. There's something about this connection that she has her reservations about. And that is why she's like stuck in fear about it, because her truth is going to really have to come out if she deals with you in this relationship. And obviously as twins, like that's just a normal thing too. I don't know. Gotcha. I gotcha. Well, take this for what you know it is, okay? So you don't have to tell me anything. She loves drawing women. Yeah. I don't know if she's just like fully out there with her sexuality, but I feel like that's one of her hangups for some reason. So just give her time to grow and to heal. Oh, I'm so tired of saying grow and heal. I feel like this is like everybody right now, but like give her time to grow and heal, because there's a lot of stress surrounding this, a lot of fear. You don't want to push her over the edge. Literally, the fool. The fool, she needs to leap herself, like not the little kid that you like push off the diving board, you know? Yeah, continue to focus on your spirituality, because the more you focus on it, the more she'll meet you there, you know, without even knowing that she's meeting you there. So continue to nurture yourself. Hope that helped. No problem, love. Thanks, Angelino. Okay, who's next? I don't know if it's Angelino or if it's Varsity. Who's next on the list? Oh, Angelino. All right, Bill, post your question. Channel reading? Yeah, of course. Why not? Yes. Healing, unfortunately, is an ongoing thing in life. You can get your perfect scenario, and there's still going to be some shit that pops off that you need to heal from. Isn't that fantastic? This is what we sign up for as souls. It's awesome. I don't know if you can catch the sarcasm in my voice a little bit, but yeah, this is what we sign up for. Angelina just wants a general. Angelina, how come every time I pull on you, I get a 5 of Wands or a 5 of Swords or something? What are you in your head about? What conflict you got? Is it the conflict that I pre-warned you about last time? What's going on? Challenging information. I feel like these are some of the same cards that came out last time. Healing. Angelino. Love. What's going on? What's going on? You got the 5 of Wands, clarified by the 6 of Swords. So they're telling you things are going to get better. Whatever this conflict is, whatever emotional conflict that you're within, or maybe you're overthinking something, it's going to get better. It's going to be the end of a difficult situation. So don't stress it. We also get the Page of Swords, challenging information or delays or change to plans. So if something doesn't go in the way that you were expecting it to go, do know that it's going to be okay. It's going to make you feel like things didn't turn out in the way that you wanted it to. 5 of Cups, like you're going to be a little sad about it, but it's going to be okay. Can we clarify these 2 cards? I just want to know, like, what's the outcome of this? You guys are giving me the whole deck. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, I see victory. Victory over your pride and ego, or this other person. I don't know if it's family, friend, or whatever, but victory over your pride and ego or their pride and ego. And 10 of Wands. Feel like this is going to be dropping the burdens or working on dropping the burdens. So victory over the burdens and victory over the pride and ego, which could also be associated with why the 5 of Cups there is, because something you didn't expect, you know, to happen, like you wanted to happen a different way. We have you coming out of the 5 of Swords, which is good. But there's confusion. There's procrastination. Can we clarify these 2? I don't know if you're still tripping out over this person that you're dating that you really love, and you're like still mentally conflicted about it, or something happened that ticked you off, or whatever the case may be. But they're telling you it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. You just have to trust and have faith. Like, I feel like you're the type of person when something little happens, it's like worst case scenario. Like you instantly get triggered. And they're telling you it's okay. You're going to heal. You're going to have victory over all this. You're going to have this 4 of Wands still. Things are going to get better. You just got to not let shit affect you as much as they do. Yeah. Well, keep working on it. They say you're going to have victory, so it's going to happen. It's going to be good. The outcome is going to be good. But this is going to be some lessons before you have this awesome outcome. So I think they're just warning you, like, don't let yourself get triggered. That's all. Yeah, you're going to be fine. I see healing, 6 of Swords, victory, 6 of Wands, 4 of Wands, happy home life, happy relationship, you know? So you're going to be fine. It's just got to work on all this little clutter around it. Yeah, triggers aren't fun. Triggers are not fun. Sometimes the Tower is good, though. I don't always have a problem with the Tower. Sometimes the Tower is good. Yeah. All right. Yeah, triggers are not fun. What up, Varsity? What is Nino's plans for Varsity and him? What is Nino's plans for Varsity and him? King of Wands. What's the conflict? Okay. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. A lot of passion here. Matching up. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. That's good. Can you clarify this? Okay. So the problem with Nino is he tends to repeat some of the same patterns. I don't know if those are red flags for you. Maybe not yet. Maybe they will be. But right now he's trying to get out of this conflict about it and garner strength to end these cycles, these repeated things that he does. I don't know what that could possibly be. What is that? Anxiety. So he might get triggered a lot himself over love in general, commitment. Like, these might be things that just scare him. So I think he's working on that. Can you clarify the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Pentacles? It's also a spiritual card. So going within, growth, evolution between the two of you, dropping burdens, maybe at the past, getting out of conflict, overanalyzing the situation. So it seems like to me right now, he's just trying to adjust to being this King of Cups. I don't think that is his usual steez. So he's just like trying to be a good guy because he has a lot of passion for you and he wants to continue to be a good guy for you. So I think he's trying to purge old patterns of himself, like defeat himself, basically his old version of himself, so he can be exactly the type of guy he knows you deserve. What's the outcome? Seven of Wands in this, I feel like this is like a coming together in this card because you see the beavers are sharing this. Can you clarify why that is reverse? Taking a leap of faith, freeing himself from being stuck, learning more about how to build in a relationship. I think he's just a novice when it comes to relationships in general. But you have sparked something very different and new in him, so he's trying to figure out what is the best version of a relationship. Does that make sense? So that seems to be what all that is about right now. He's just trying to become a better version of himself for you. He's doing good. I don't see him do anything crazy. Just for him, it's like a lot of mental conflict and stress and anxiety. He doesn't want to fuck up. It's not a bad thing. Be scared. Please and thank you. All right, YOLO. You're welcome. Okay. Is YOLO getting a new job within the next 30 days before shit hits the fan? She's getting a new job in the next 30 days. Events that occur at great speed. That's already a good start. Okay. Come on now. You guys. Thank you. A new person enters your life. I'm going to take that as a new opportunity. They're telling you need to wait for perfect timing, though. Currently, in your current job, you just need to continue to be a team player and do what you need to do. But can we clear the said a new boss, maybe? Said meditation may provide answers. Be to them. But you need to take some time to rest. And I guess they're saying allow time before making a decision. I mean, there might be a chance that you don't have to leave your job for some reason I'm getting. So you need to balance your anxiety. That's blocking you. Blocking you from your blessings. And balance your mental and emotional when it comes to job situation. Good news about financial matters, though. A new area of study. Got the 10 of Pentacles. What's the outcome? Justice. What is the... You guys. Not the whole deck. What's the outcome? What else is the outcome? What's the outcome? Justice from a leader. Can you clarify the Emperor? What's going to happen with this Emperor? Your emotional material needs are going to be met. And then you have a difficult situation. Now, as far as you having a job within the next 30 days, they're giving me the feeling that you might not, but I feel like things in the workplace are about to change for you. And I'm getting intuition on how those are going to change. So I'm going to hold off and I'm going to let you know about that privately. But I see a lot of completion. 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords. We have Justice. We have the Emperor. They're just telling you need to stop. You need to balance yourself out and stop having anxiety over it. And for now, continue to be a team player because you're going to get your justice. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll call you in a little bit. I'll call you in a few minutes. Whew. So, I guess I'm all done today. Hold on. Yep, I am all done today. Good. I can go take my spiritual bath before midnight. Fantastic. That makes me very happy. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to be back on tomorrow. I told you guys I'm going to be back on more now that I'm less stressed and drama-free. So I will see you guys tomorrow. And I'm thinking I may do another special for reading soon. Who knows? We'll see how that goes. Probably around the same time, 9 o'clock. So, I'm over you, Rosie. I'm done with you. On that note, I love you guys. Thank you so much for your continued support. And I will see you tomorrow. Good night, good night, good night.